back up. This is Josiah Plays 7. And we're gonna finally fight this guy and kick his ass.
Decontamination commencing. Caution. The chemicals used in...
What's going on here? That depends. Perhaps I'd like to...
Caution. The chemicals used in decontamination can be lethal.
Why? Oh, come on. Oh, I just fucked it up, too. Because he just killed the dude.
Complete. Proceed to the exit area.
Man. Okay, this time, no fucking around. Full focus. 100% focus. Maximum effort. No fucking around. Triggering decontamination would cause lethal chemicals to spray your opponent or something. I don't know. Hey, Brad, what are you doing? You should stream this soon. So I want to take a break and host you.
Decontamination commencing. Caution.
What's going on here? Perhaps I'd like to make it my business.
Caution. The chemicals used in decontamination can be lethal.
I don't like how you can instantly turn when I teleport. Did he just kill... This isn't going well, guys. This isn't going well. Fists suck. Suck! I'd be wrecking this dude if I still had my daggers. Wrecking. But fists are garbage. You've got no real lunge. You've got no gap closer. So when you start attacking, you're like, oh, I'm gonna punch right in front of me and not even move toward him. And he can lunge fucking like a maniac with his daggers.
Decontamination commencing. Caution. The chemicals...
What's going on here? Are you... That depends. Perhaps I...
Caution. The chemicals used in decontamination can be lethal.
have just saved my life.
All right, I
from
beat
that
him.
Great scum, stranger.
Now I'm gonna have some knives at least.
Thanks isn't worth much here, so know that puppeteers repay their debts.
Decontamination complete. Proceed to the exit area.
Taking at everything. What does this guy think he's doing? Yeah, what is it? Look like you got talents we could use. Alright. Common shoes, my boots are better. Common boots, I'm wearing. Common gloves, I'm not even wearing any gloves. Trousers are the same as my trousers. Banded armor is much better. There. So I've got a little bit of armor now. And some daggers. So I'm in a much better shape. Egon. My persistence seems to have paid off. See, because look, when I have daggers, I can do this move. And that move is fucking incredible. I can, and I got a wait, look at what this is, way better dodge that you have when you have daggers too. So then what you can do is you can just like teleport behind somebody and then turn around and do that move on them, and it's fucking brutal. We're not still fighting security robots? No, I was just fighting this other prisoner for like a bunch of times in a row. This guy, I killed him. Or at least I knocked him out. I mean, I fought him with my fists, so I don't know if I actually killed him or what. But now I stole his shit, so...
I'm telling you, once we're in, we'll be set for life. DeVore came here a few years back. He lives like a king now. He's got men working for him. Just sits around dishing out orders.
I know plenty of guys who came over here looking for riches. Never heard from any of them again.
Alright, well... Should I go in here? Seems like a bad idea. Look, Private Creambill, looks like someone wants to talk to us. That guy looks like he's dying of some sort of terrible sickness. And here I've just casually run in there. Like I don't have the sense that God gave a chicken. Oh! I can loot. New skill nearby. Speak to me more of this. Oh, I can talk to Artnak.
What do you want?
Oh, I can talk to him. Cool.
Apart from the Technomagi and Biomancers, is everyone on Pe a prisoner?
No, it's more complicated than that. Many are prisoners trying to work off their debts, but there are also free citizens. Some are natives, but most were lured to Pe by greed. Scavengers pay extortionate fees to come here, in the hope of finding that priceless artifact that will make them rich. Rich citizens from the mainland hire slaves to dig for them. It baffles me that however wealthy you humans are, you always want more.
Oh, you know what, Nox? This might be like a Masquerada thing. The demons might be the spirits of the ancients or something, or the consciousnesses of the ancients. Like in Masquerada. Arlenak's a socialist, apparently.
How do we get off, Pe?
Are you not warming to your job, Terrio? I would hate for you to feel uncomfortable here.
You're a sarcastic bastard, Demon. I like to pick and choose my jobs, that's all.
The only way to and from Pe is by Zeppelin. If you're not a marked prisoner, you can take a flight from Port Terminus. Port Horizon flights only go in one direction. There is no other way off the island. The tumult sea surrounding Pe is aptly named. Rest assured, you'll remain here until our mission is complete.
I usually like to know something about whoever sends me on a job. What can you tell me about Drugan?
One of the reasons the Emperor has been in power for so long is because he has many faces. Every faction in the Empire sees him in a different way. Which face do you want to know about?
All of them.
I usually like to...
One of the...
I have some other questions. How do the Biomancers view Drugan?
To the Biomancers, Drugan is the savior. He is revered as the chosen one, who will deliver true believers to the ancients when the time is right. That is the 7th step of Drugan.
Is this a 12-step program and a pyramid scheme?
The Biomancers know how important they are to the Empire. They are the embodiment of that most powerful of weapons, religion. The Biomancers ensure that citizens worship Drugan. In return, the Emperor grants them great power and freedom to conduct certain experiments.
Experiments, eh?
How do the Technomagi view Drugan?
Drugan founded the Technomagi with the sole remit of obtaining and understanding ancient artifacts. But Drugan now uses the faction as the soldiers of the Vetral Empire. The last century or so, however, has seen Drugan become less interested in technology and more concerned with keeping power. As a result, some of the Technomagi have become restless.
Forget all that faces bandolish shit. What do you think about Drugan?
When I first met Drugan, I saw a visionary. Foresight is rare in you humans. He saw the importance of understanding and embracing the past, and bringing an end to the ignorance that prevailed after the Great War.
The Great War.
Humanity's progress is essential to my kind's survival.
Could you tell me more about that little thing you just dropped at the end there?
I have some other questions. So how many uprisings have the Letargia crushed?
Is that what the Letargia do?
The exact number doesn't interest me, and only Drugan knows all of the Letargia's activities. It must be over a dozen now, though.
That's not too bad, considering how long Drugan's ruled for.
You misunderstand me. A dozen this year.
Tell me about the Great War.
You've been around for bloody ages. Tell me about the Great War. Did you fight in it?
Humanity should have an awareness of its past, but it shouldn't obsess about it. All I will say is that the war was fought between some of my kind and humanity. The ancients fled to the Arks, leaving only scattered pockets of primitive tribal people behind. These were your ancestors.
What do you mean, some of your kind? Aren't all demons the same?
Hashtag not all demons.
Are all humans the same? Some demons didn't agree with the war. They thought we didn't try hard enough to avert conflict. But our leader believed humanity's hubris should be punished. That's all I'll say on the subject.
I hear the ancients mentioned all the time, but don't know much about them. What were they like?
They were like you. They were human. The difference is that they benefited from millennia of technological progress. Long before the Great War, their rate of technological development had far outstripped their acquired wisdom.
I have some other questions.
Apparently I have a lot of questions.
You know what I don't get? You demons are infamous for being sticklers for details. I'll bet you know how many times Billy Ancient went for a shit each day. So how did you miss them buggering off in the arcs?
We were aware of their plan, human. Being aware of something and stopping it are very different things.
Don't blame them for scarpering, though. Being turned on by demons is enough to ruin anyone's day. I should know.
You narrow-minded fool. It wasn't my kind that started the Great War.
See, this is what I
Became
said.
scared of our prevalence and sought to destroy us. We only defended ourselves. Don't speak to me of this again.
You know what I don't get?
We were aware.
Don't blame them.
You narrow...
What is this shadow web thing?
I'm growing tired of your questioning, Terriel. But if it will keep you quiet, the shadow web connected every human and demon mind before the Great War. The first act of war was the severance of the web. Some of my kind's consciousnesses were lost then, erased without a trace. Others were damaged and became what you humans would term insane. A few of us hid in unknown corners of the web and planned our retaliation.
This visa system is a right pain in the arse. Any idea how we can get around it?
I believe if you use your multi-tool to obtain a genetic sample of someone, I can clone the sample. This should fool the automated gates and drones. But patrols will detect an anomaly if they scan you. This won't work indefinitely, though. As soon as the Techno-Magi realize they have two records with the same genetic code, you'll be in trouble.
So it's a temporary thing.
If Drugan valued you so much, must say I'm surprised he ditched you and shoved you in the head of a lowly thief.
Don't run yourself down, Terrier. You're actually an above-average thief. I'm still with Drugan, however. At least, an echo of me is. An image of me was imprinted onto the cipher, which was then transferred into your head. When our mission is complete, the two images of me will be reunited.
I see. So it's a copy of Ardenac.
Well, knowing that you're pissing off Drugan too, certainly cheers me up a bit. Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back.
Guess that's it for now.
That's all for now. Let's keep moving.
Oh, codex updated. Let's try not to jump to our death here. Oh, but what if there's something out there on that little island? What's up, Root Brittany? How's it going? It seems like a pretty good game so far, yeah. During the time of the Ancients, the entire planet was connected to a mystical marvel known as the Shadow Web. The web served two purposes. It allowed agents to communicate across vast distances and send data instantly. And it also was used by the demons as their shared realm. The demons used the Shadow Web to unite their consciousnesses together, enabling them to combine their mental power and share each other's memories and knowledge. This sense of unity and purpose became a crutch for the demons. They relied upon the connection the longer they stayed within the web. When the Great War ended, the web was shattered, and the demons lost their ability to commune with each other. For the first time since their creation, the demons felt terribly alone. There are still fragments of the shadow web left operational, but the means to access it have long since been forgotten. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Oh, it looks like I found a skill chip. Ability range upgrade. Tell me more. Scavenger's chip. How do I... Huh. Flash. Ability cost upgrade. Increases an ability's energy cost by a small amount. Increases an ability's effect range by a small amount. Alright, hold on. Uh-oh. I don't know who that is. Tells you what visas they have, too? Is that guy... Did that guy just whip out his dick and start pissing right here? Okay. What are you doing, man? Look, you're playing with it for too long. Go. I've played some Gloomhaven on Tabletop Simulator, and I've watched a bunch of people playing Kingdom Death Monster. I do like those kinds of games. I have one game here called Sword and Sorcery that's a board game, RPG-like board game that I've played some of, like a physical copy. And there's another one called Midara coming out that I ordered that looks really cool. All right, hold on. I mean, I like beating people to shit, but it's more fun when they put up a fight. Oh, this guy's not a good dude, huh? If you don't you do it. You got into them on Tabletop Simulator as well, so cool. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. I've got a bunch of them on Tabletop Simulator, you know, that I got from Steam Workshop, but I have never actually played them. I want to see what happens with these skill chip things. So let's say I throw this in here. Can I then remove it? Apparently so. Not enough. Wait. Am I spending nectar to do this? It doesn't look like it because I still have 3 nectar. There's not enough nectar. I should really look at the tutorial for this shit. Bury and riposte. You have to have a sword though. Knock back and knock down. Poise damage. Knock back and knock down if your opponent hits a wall. Finisher if you knock him down. Oh, I see. That's good. Unlocked via passive skill upgrades. Okay, but I want to know about how the skill chips and shit work. You have the ability of installing different skill chips inside the skills panel. The skill chips serve as a platform for installing various active and passive abilities along with their upgrades. Each skill chip you come across will not only support various approaches by having a different layout of active, passive, and upgrade skill slots, but also add unique stat bonuses. To install a skill chip, open the skill chip panel by pressing K. Select the skill chip and press E from the sub-menu. You can switch the skill chip from the list of available skill chips. Your skill chips will save the skills installed in them, so you can swap skill chips on the fly depending on the situation, e.g. from a combat-oriented skill chip to a stealthy one. What's up, Splode? Welcome, how you doing? Nectar is used only by the currently installed skill chip. Nectar determines capability for installing new skills and upgrades. Each skill and upgrade will take up a given amount of nectar to install. Used up nectar will be regained upon removal of a skill from your skill chip. It's gained only through exploration as a reward for some quests. Skill upgrades. Installed in the skill chip next to skill slots. 2 types of upgrades, active and passive. Skills. Installing skills and upgrades costs nectar. Okay. So right now I've got, oh, it shows me up here. I've got 1 out of 3 nectar, because if I unequip this, I've got 3 out of 3. So this is going to cost me 2 nectar to put in. Now I have 1 left, which is why I can only install 1 of these 2. So if I do the range thing, I think it is letting me teleport farther than before. Now, I don't know who this guy is or if he's going to be hostile. It's a connector. I see what you did there, Nox. Oh, Splode! Thank you for the sub again. 5 months in a row. You are my hero. All hail Splode. 5-month champion. Oh, he's not hostile. But I'll bet I could jack him if I wanted to. That's your business, scab. Oh, he doesn't have anything. So, out of curiosity, if I want to just murder this guy, yep, I can just murder him. And take his... He is a beggar. I just murdered a beggar. What's wrong with me? Okay. I'm reloading. And for the holidays. Yeah, nice. Alright. So, he's pretty rude to me, but that's not a reason to murder him. I think I can loot. Ah, Splode! Oh, that's so cool. You gifted a sub to Nox. Wow, I wish I had like emotes or something that you guys could use. I still haven't even made a single emote. but welcome to being a subscriber, Nox. Thank you so much for gifting that to him, Splode. You're awesome. You are awesome. I got some cytophage. So if I want to climb up, your service to the Empire, interacting with demons is forbidden. Beware in the ruins. Be vigilant for signs of illness or peculiar behavior. I can climb up on this for no reason. Both can mean exposure to tech rot. Is that what it said? Tech rot? You're helping to protect mankind's future. No, I'm up on this thing. I'm just looking to see if I can discover anything interesting. There's people hanging from this tree. Thanks, I hope you have good holidays too, Splode. See, I think I found a move here. Yeah. It's only after you dodge. But you've got to time it just right. If you wait too long, it just does a normal swing. If you press it too early... So I've got that move. I've got my normal 3-hit combo. And I've got that move, the dashing move. And then I've got that awesome move. And then I can teleport. Oh, it's just so much better than when I just had fists. Okay, good. Got some Artemic times 6. Whatever that is. Fire Snake emote. We need some Fire Snake lore. So a story behind the name. Yeah, it's my birthday. Fire Snake Aries. I was born in April of 1977, which is the Chinese calendar year of the Fire Snake. Comes once every 60 years. That big wheel-looking thing down there looks cool. Can I just climb random things like this? Not so much. I mean, I can climb some things. Like I climbed up on that sign earlier. I can climb up on this cliff. I can climb up on this. Oh, there's some razor wire here. I can get lots of plants. I don't know what that red hand icon popping up means. citrus. A yellow slow caution side emote. Oh, I see. Oh, I should have an emote that says Josiah speed. And it should be like on a yellow slow sign or something. I gotta look at some of these things I picked up. So, Artanak narrates to me all of the things on the tooltips. So he's gonna tell me now about these herbs, about these plants. A toxic herb that, if properly mixed with other substances at our chemical station, can create a compound that is harmful to living organisms. This herb can be mixed with other basic components at an alchemical station to create a healing concoction. I detect a bitterness to this fruit that is far from pleasant. My advice would be to consume only if desperate. A toxic herb that, if properly mixed with other substances at an alchemical station, can create a compound that is harmful to living organisms. Healing concoction, poison. This type of fungus may look appetizing, but I believe it's toxic, so don't eat it. The thing is, I'm not really good at making graphics and images and stuff like that. And I don't really know anyone else who is either. Some more Juvalore. I want to see if I can get up on anything over here. Whoa. Look at this guy. High up in the sky. I found a discovery. I found multiple discoveries. I found so many discoveries. Whatever the hell's going on. And traps. I didn't know you could find traps with. But I can't actually get up there from here. Can I like jump down here and... No, that's gonna be death if I jump down there. Put out an idea, I'm sure someone will be inspired to make it. Well, it's 112 by 112 pixels is the largest version they need. Then some smaller versions, but it's easy enough to downsize it. I think because they're outlined in green, that means they're not hostile. Tabletop mushrooms. Who's this guy? What is this guy doing? I want to pick his pocket. Now he's... Didn't work out. There's a bunch of people. So it looks like that's the entrance to the place, but... The business scam. Hello, gorgeous. Had me eye on ya. What's new? Now, can I cleverly Oh, I can't pick these guys' pockets anyway. They're not pickable, pocketable. Come any closer and I'll headbutt you. Oh. I suspect that if I loot from this right now, though, people are gonna lose their shit. Presumably lots of crafting ingredients. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I can carry 85 now instead of 75. That's cool. Wanted to be a techno magi, now look at me. None of these people are pickpocketable. What is this thing? But this guy's pickpocketable. There's a guy named Super Kiak that made all the graphics for Tales of Lumen that seems to be pretty reasonable. I could possibly ask him, seems pretty friendly, but I hear ya. That sounds cool. But he doesn't have anything. I do like the fact that if I want to, I can just randomly murder all these people. I mean, I wouldn't, really, but... I'm on this pipe, but I don't think it's gonna get me anywhere useful. I already looted this thing. Path to Loomer. Oh! I just walked right up into the stream of that guy's piss. Literally, my head right into the piss stream. Why? Why? I am having one of those days. It just came out yesterday, Splode. I had never heard of it before yesterday either, but then Brad made me buy it. Because he revealed it to me. How scandalous. He doesn't have anything either. A lot of cliffs here. Making Denny's piss bucket seem not so bad.
No one's getting inside.
We've been out here for ages. Just let us in already.
You'll wait there as long as I fucking say so.
Techno Magi are assholes.
Orders and nobody goes in or out till the outbreak's been contained.
Outbreak of what?
What the fuck do you think? Outbreak of the giggles? A tech rot outbreak.
Tech rot. Sounds bad.
We can't have it spreading, so it's locked down until the clean-up.
How long's that gonna take?
Drugan's holy balls. It'll be done when it's done. Now enough with the questions.
Shit. What now?
As Luma is in lockdown, access will be nigh on impossible, even for one with your skills.
Just because you're in my head, demon, doesn't mean you know what I'm capable of. What's the plan then?
My contact is a man called Savage.
As the camera slowly pans.
My understanding is that he was last seen disappearing into the Biomancer Chapel in Mortbane. First, we must pass through Luma to reach Mortbane. It's located just beyond those cliffs.
Alright, so what do we do now?
We wait. That is our only option at present.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Great plan. In that case, I'm gonna have a nap.
Remarkable. You're a possessed prisoner on a hostile island, and yet you can sleep.
Isn't my remarkable nature why you possess me? Wake me up when something happens.
I'm literally taking a nap. Right there. Just laying down right there. And taking a nap. Sleepy cow.
Wake up. The quarantine is over. The gates are open. It's time to move.
Bloomer, a wretched hive of thugs and aristocracy. Yeah, it's get up time.
Unless you can control my legs, we're not going anywhere till you answer some questions. Who exactly is your contact?
I've already explained that. Is your small mind not capable of paying attention for more than a few seconds at a time?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out. Who'd have thought a voice in my head could be so dull?
My contact is a man called Savage. He was tasked with locating something of incredible value to the Empire. An artifact that could hold the key to humanity's future.
Any idea where we should start looking for him?
My understanding is that he was last seen disappearing into the Biomancer Chapel in Mortbane.
Why do you need me to find someone? I'm a thief, not a detective.
I needed someone who knows the darker side of society. Someone who can go unnoticed.
Alright.
If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna need some equipment.
Of course. But remember, we need to find Savage as soon as possible.
You flatter me, demon. But I'll need some tools to do what I do.
Holy shit, lots of stuff updated. I'm gonna climb up on this sign. I love the art style in this game. It looks so cool. Look at this little stone staircase built in here. I read about all these things already. I like this one. This one would be funny, given my tin can collection in Fallout New Vegas. I understand your desire to gather things, but I doubt the answers we seek are in any empty can. Empty can collection, here we go. Actually, those are a little bit on the heavy side, if two of them already weigh. If they weigh 0.2 of a pound each, collecting a bunch of those would be a problem, but... But now that I'm at a town, I should be able to go in here and sell stuff and turn stuff into crafting ingredients and all that business. I can also still throw infinite rocks, which is important. Oh, I can pick this guy's pocket, really? Nobody's gonna notice me. In before I have to reload a save. Oh, a key card. An encoded key card that will open a particular digital lock. Find the lock and I can tell you if this is the key. Wow. This dude is fucking oblivious. I just walked up and took his key card. And I took his cucumber. And I took his money. I now have 12. Oh, they don't like me sneaking. I forgot. They don't like me sneaking. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the sneaking. I'm just gonna pickpocket without sneaking then. How does that sound? Oh, I'm taking your sweet Mulika bun. Uh-oh. Did he just discover that he'd been pickpocketed? No. Don't look at me. See, he's still in partial suspicious mode. That's what that thing around his feet is all about. Now I think he's out of suspicious mode. Ooh, a large health regeneration syringe. A concentrated healing compound that gradually a concentrated healing compound that gradually releases itself into the bloodstream. Regenerates a large amount of health over a few seconds. Oh shit! We're about to have problems. Dude, they have guns, man. They literally have guns. Remember when I said in before I have to reload the save? Remember when I said that? I was in before that. I'm just saying. Is Brad streaming this yet? What did you miss? So much, boss. So much. Hold on a second. It's about time to end this episode. I at least want to pick these guys' pockets real quick before. How long has Nox had a sub? Nox has a sub because Nox actually likes me. Now, Nox was just gifted a sub by Splode. Yeah. Pretty cool. Sub gift. Alright, so I've already got the key card and all that. I'm just trying to walk up on this guy. Grab his health syringe. Ooh, a tier 3 key card. And some Necrolum. Alright, these guys were so much easier to pickpocket than the guards in fucking Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, hey guys. What do you want? Keep your distance. Keep your distance. Piss off. Welcome to Peh. Cooperation will be highly appreciated. Enjoy your stay. Interacting with demons is forbidden. Be vigilant for signs of illness or peculiar behavior. Look to the Divine Emperor for strength. Personal sacrifices are for the good of mankind. Can I start randomly climbing on shit? And do they care? Oh, that was a nice little parkour move I just did. Go into a secret area. Probably not really, but I wonder if I can. I bet I cannot go down there without. Now I need to see what I'm standing on here. No, that would be death if I tried to. Ow. Yeah, I've also got new things to read. Loomer. Loomer is a town that rose up around one of the island's main ports, Port Horizon. Originally, Horizon was simply a ferrying station, but as the population of the island grew, the demand for services and lodgings increased. Buildings started popping up near the port, and as time passed, more and more buildings appeared. Eventually, the area grew so large it was deemed necessary to give the now bustling town a name. So it was that Loomer was born. You're about to make a lasagna, Brad? Nice. What kind of lasagna? I'm about to stop for a break to eat and stuff for a bit. In a minute. Then I'll come right back, though, in like an hour, or maybe even less than an hour, to keep playing for a bunch more time, because I'm trying to play this shit for like 12 hours today. There is no grimmer town to be found on Peh. Loomer reeks of desperation and oppression. Few seek to remain in the town, and the rich only visit for the slave markets. When prisoners reach Loomer, they pass through several levels of security screening. The port is controlled by the Techno-Magi, who maintain order and distribute the work visas for the island's numerous excavation regions. As an extension to Port Horizon, Loomer is located high atop the cliffs of the island. Oh, tech rot immunity, and magic. Tech rot. Searching through the remains of an ancient civilization does not come without risk. The ruins are often unstable, prone to collapses and cave-ins. They are filled with hidden dangers, ruptured power units, unstable weapons, and ancient technology that cannot be controlled. One such calamity came in the form of tech rot, a disease that originated in the Giant's Graveyard excavation site on Peh. The disease spread like wildfire among the slave workers. Tech rot is only found deep within the ruins of ancient excavations. Once it is awakened, it seeks out organic victims to inhabit and consume. The disease is nearly always fatal to those infected. It often begins with a simple cough, but is followed by a variety of unpleasant symptoms, including bulbous lumps and horrific mutations. That sounds gross. Only the biomancers have been proven capable of curing tech rot. For reasons unknown, some individuals are immune to the tech rot affliction. Nobody has been able to ascertain why certain people are immune to the disease, but it is believed that it relates to a person's lineage, and the descendants of the ancients are granted this gift. If someone is immune to tech rot, it is seen as both a good and bad omen by people of the Empire. Being immune to the disease makes one appear more than human. They are perceived as demigods to the common folk, people related to the all-powerful ancients. They are beings to be feared, for who knows what else they could be capable of. For reasons unknown to many, members of the Techno-Magi and Biomancers seem to be immune to the affliction. Well, that's convenient for them. Magic. Magic is the term given to all forms of power that transcend normal human capabilities. While it is common knowledge that a lot of these magical gifts are derived from ancient artifacts, there are still many more that have not or cannot be explained by conventional thinking. Magic comes in two forms, positive energy and negative energy. Positive energy is seen as a pure descendant of ancient power, while the negative energy is seen as a side effect of demonic influence. Yeah, that's probably some slanted-ass truth right there. Tech rot is considered a form of negative energy, as many believe it is a residue from the Great War between the ancients and demons. This is a lot like Numenera in some ways, in that there's all this ancient technology and nobody understands it, so they've invented all this mythology around it. And basically are a bunch of ignorant people. It seems that Luma is under quarantine because of an outbreak of something called tech rot. Arnak says I won't get in until it's lifted. I can't be bothered to prove him wrong, so I think a nap is in order. After I'd woken up and realized that this whole thing isn't just a bad dream, Arnak told me the quarantine was over. Time to see what Luma has to offer. Artanak wants me to find his contact, a man named Savage. He was last seen in a gas-filled town called Morpain. I'll need to get a gas mask. If I'm not going to get anywhere in this shithole, I'll need some tools. A few lockpicks and a weapon would be a good start. Well, I already got a weapon because I'm already bomb diggity. I already beat a dude up and took his fucking knives. And it was really easy and only took me one try, as everybody here can attest. Alright, before I go into Loomer, I'm going to save the game. Isometric Witcher-like stealthy RPG with Cyberpunk and other cool things. How I see this game. Yeah, this game is really fucking cool. So far, I am not disappointed at all, Brad. It's fucking awesome. So, that's going to do it for this episode. If you're watching the stream, I'm going to take a little break here in a minute, but if you're watching on YouTube, this episode is now over. So thank you for watching. This has been 7... No, that's not how it goes. Have I not done this outro approximately 7,000 times? This has been Josiah Plays 7. The day is long gone.